Recently I saw again a few comments on the posts on Malta Archery where they said, why do you stretch the index finger? Short answer, so I know where I have to shoot. But there is of course a long answer. I never explained it too much. In a few recent videos I gave you already a hint why it might be beneficial even for you who pointed it out, literally. It might be useful to have this finger straight. Hold your bottle of water like you normally do. Hold it really tight. And you see the whole geometry here is first of all weak. You get tired and you can't hold this properly for a long time. Now, if you only hold it with the middle and the thumb and you point the index straight, see what's happening? The wrist is automatically aligned, like I always teach you, not like this or like this. When you grab the bow fully, see what the wrist is doing? Curve. If you grab the bow like this, first off, it's more in line. What is more in line is always a little more beneficial for me. Now, check for yourself. Grab a bottle of water with your full fist and then move it around here and see how easy this goes. And now, hold the bottle with these two and stretch the index finger and move around, and all of a sudden you feel a tension in your tendons. It's not so easy. It gives you more stability without using muscle. So it's not that I have to fight here something. It's just natural stability. And especially, of course, for big bows, because they have quite a rotational momentum here. When I hold it like this, if I hold it like this, it's so much easier to control. It's more stiff, it's more aligned, and the less motion here, chance of motion, chance of getting tired, chance of misaligning something, the better the chance for a cleaner shot. And now, just try it for yourself. Hold the bow like you did so far, not pointing the index finger out. Of course, there are different kinds of grips, but I don't want to get into this now. So hold the bow like this and see how it feels. And then hold the bow like this with your index pointing forward. It's a way more feeling of control. This here is all the tendons are locked in. You have way better control over your bow. Grab yourself a bigger bow, then you feel this way better. In old Chinese manuals they write about this web here, that it needs to be stiff. But how do you get it stiff? With a fist? You don't get it stiff. If I point the index forward, now, there I have a strength. Try it for yourself, be open-minded. I hold it normal, no web, no stiffness here, nothing. Brr. Now I hold it like I always did, and like many of my students do, and like they still do in Malta Archery. Way more control around here. If you don't believe me, try it for yourself. That's why I did this from the beginning. When you watch all my photos, mostly my finger is pointing to the target. Had a reason, now I explained it to you. Now you know why even in Malta Archery, some photos you see the students pointing at the target.